Hello, this is duntov, and today I'm at the Mirage site across the street at the Venetian here. So we're gonna zoom in and see what's going on. It is Monday, February 10th, 2025. So we're gonna see what we got. Right away I could see the big yellow crane. When I was walking up here, they had this you can see right there, it's got that big yellow thing, and I think we saw them a few videos ago. It's like one of those they could pick up the concrete, like they would fill it up with concrete, or that kind of looks like what it was, but they lowered it down right before I got up here to set up the camera. But you can see them, they're like on the edge of like where the guitar tower is going to probably be going. A lot of rebar, you can see all the forms, all the yellow thing there, the forms. A lot of rebar steel going in there. So we'll keep an eye on what that crane's holding. It looked like it was one of those buckets that could fill up with concrete. And that might be even what this concrete truck is doing over here, maybe filling that up. Well, we got that fountain right in front. It looks like it was part of part of that site, but as you can see, it's the fountain in front of the Venetian here. All right, we can see there. It looks like they're lifting a big form up right here. Not sure what that is. Let's see. There is another crane here, so let's see if we can see what. You can see this crane here, the orange one right there. We can see the cable hooked up right there. Not sure if they just put that in place or if they're trying to pick it up. Looks like they're trying to pick it up. Maybe not. You can see them picking the cables up right there. Alright, looks like they just set that in place. Yep, that crane's moving. Alright, if we look behind it right there, you can see the big red base there. That's the tower crane base. So that, I'm assuming they'll start building that up, you know, once you can see all the rebar. So obviously they're gonna be pouring a lot of concrete in this area to fill that all in. zoom out. gonna swing over this way. We can see this is like one of those drill rigs. At least I think that one is. We can see how they're lowering it down right now, or they're moving it around. Can't see anything on the ground, so I think maybe they're just, oh, there's some cables right there. Alright, if we look now, the yellow crane, we can see they did pull that out. That's what I think they load the concrete into. And let's see if they fill it up now with that concrete truck. Yep, there you go. Sorry for the shake. Like he's got more of it falling out in the front there. Okay, so they fill that up and then they can lift it into place wherever. I'm not sure like what's different with this, like why they wouldn't just use the big cement pumps that they had before, but I don't know, they got their way to do stuff. Now here's another crane lifting something here. Kind of just looks like some kind of fencing. Alright, so out front here, they got 3 cranes that I see working right now. It looks like it's wood, made of wood, so I don't know if it's just, maybe they're gonna put something, use it with something to use with the forms. I'm not sure. You can see all the rebar back there. Okay, they just filled this thing back up. You can see on the end how they could pour it, so it kind of looks just like a, you know, the way the concrete truck would have it come out. They're just going right back down in the front here. Not sure how they control it, like how they open and close it to drop it down in there. Alright, so this orange crane here did turn around, so we're gonna see if we could, if they're gonna pick up another one of those big panels that they had before. I'm trying to figure out what it is. I can't tell if they're hooking anything up to it or not. So here's that one wall again, right along the main building. You can see they tore out a lot of it. Still has all this, just looks like insulation. They haven't really done anything else with it. Just wondering if they're gonna open it up like they did this area by where the atrium was. So let's look in there. Kind of looks like you could see through to the back side where the pool area was. I know when I was out by the pool area last week, it was hard to see through. But you can see right there that it is open to some of it. And there's the other base. So they got two bases for the tower cranes. You can see both of them right there, the red bases there. Okay, you can hear the bells going. It is 10 a.m. right now. These are the bells at the Venetian going off. Seems like I'm here to hear these bells every Monday. All right, let's look at the top here. So want to thank some of my comments. I did have someone tell me that they did stay in one of these suites up here on this, you know, higher levels, and they said when they were in the suites that they could see that some of the glass had cracks in it. So what they were saying is that this vinyl they're putting over the windows could be for, you know, just to keep it so it don't break out because the glass was cracked. So that does make sense, because you can see just every so often that there's a different color vinyl or, you know, different color windows. So, you know, maybe it has cracks and they're just protecting it until they're ready to repair it. All right, so you can see all that love stickers are off, except for the very end over here. They didn't take that one off. And then if we go to this other wing, that they haven't started any of that yet over here. And it's the same way with the back side. They just did one wing and the rest is there. And from what I saw so far, there's the third side where I don't think they did any of that one yet. Alright, we're gonna swing back over to the, I think it's one of the drill rigs. I gotta move my tripod here. Okay. So they like laid it down. We can see right here. Alright, you got the Mirage sign, which they blocked off, but then behind it we can see now how they have they laid it all the way down. So I'm thinking that they're probably going to get ready to take this out. They're probably done with it. Not sure, but you know, they've had it for so long and it's always been standing up. So I'm thinking it's getting ready to get transported out of here. Probably finished with it just by the look of the guitar area. How much of this rebar's going in. So I'm thinking it's gonna get put back, you know, just get rid of it because they don't need it anymore. All the holes are drilled. Alright, I'm gonna make my way down to the street level. We're gonna use my other camera to put over the wall, and we're gonna see, maybe we could see some of this stuff up close here, what they're doing. Alright, I'm just walking around down here by this is the Mirage entrance that's covered up, but we have this big marquee right here. And as I was walking by, I noticed that they actually damaged it here. You can see something bumped into it. So I'm assuming they're gonna keep these. I'm sure these aren't cheap to build, so well, you can see the metal on there been hit by something, so a little bit of crush. So if it's staying, that I've already got to be repaired. All right, we are now up over the wall here. So as I was walking down here, you can see the yellow crane. All right, so here is, let's look over here. This looks like this might be the thing that was lifting the concrete. Yes, so they moved that one. They were done with that one, and then they right away hooked up a rebar cage that they lifted into place right here. So just to coordinate all this stuff, like, I mean, they're pouring concrete in one spot, and then the next minute they're lifting up these cages and moving them into different spots. So just the way they have it all coordinated together is, I don't know how they keep that stuff in track. But here you get a good view of how high now they're starting to lift this rebar out of the ground. Then you can see all the forms up over here. All right, so I don't think they have a concrete plant on site. If you did watch my videos for Allegiant Stadium, they actually put one on site for that property. But I'm thinking, I know in the past they didn't have them here. I would see them driving the trucks in from the Spring Mountain side. All right, there's the old sign. All right, I'm zoomed in as far as I can here, so I'm just panning the camera around to see what we could see then once it's uploaded. Okay, and that would have been the atrium right there. If you look underneath you can kind of see the shape, the circle shape. If you look towards the top of that steel out in front there. All right, and while I was walking here, I did notice this wing here that still has the Beatles love. You can see now that they have up top on the roof, right there, you can see those white things sticking up right above like the M, the and the M there. Those, I'm assuming, are the arms that would hold like the cables for the whatever you would call that thing that they stand on that goes up and down. But if we look at this other one, you can see them here also. sticking out right over there. So those are what they hook the cables up to lift up that platform that they stand on. So I would be guessing that they're going to start working on this side soon. They are calling for rain. I think it's been 211 days, the news said this morning, since we've had any measurable rain in Las Vegas. So we do need the rain. Hopefully we get it. It's supposed to be coming like Thursday and Friday. Trying to see, I can't, oh yeah, they're lowering something right there. I thought I saw the crane moving, so right there you can see him holding something. Yeah, so we might be getting rain. I'm not sure how it works with the construction side, you know, with the rain. I'm thinking might not be pouring any concrete. So that's supposed to be Thursday and Friday. Finally going to get some rain here. And this is the one that's hooked up to the yellow crane here. Okay, so the forms, or the rebar and the forms just keep going up. You know, once they pour all this concrete into these forms and start getting, you know, getting them forms out, we should be seeing steel going up really soon. All right, let's see if we can see what he's going to pick up here. Yeah, so once that steel starts going up, you know, this is going to come out of the ground, I would say pretty fast. So that's when it gets pretty fun watching it, you know, just watching the iron workers, you know, lifting the steel, getting it all bolted together and stuff. It's crazy. I know it's a job I couldn't do. Watching them at the stadium, just the way they would, you know, they're hanging on that steel and the big giant pieces coming in and getting it all lined up. It's a pretty crazy job. Much respect to the iron workers out there. Much respect to all the workers here. This is not an easy job. All these jobs. So, all right, I guess that's all we got for today. It is a really nice day. You can see no clouds, nothing. Real light breeze, so this is the calm before the literal storm that's coming later this week. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, Raiders1967. Get updates on this Mirage to hard rock transformation. So I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and I will talk with you next time.